AGL Trunks, is he good or is he mid with his new EZA? I am cautiously optimistic. I really don't want to be wrong here. I think he'll be fun to use, but let's see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and break down what he does, and then we will jump in. Let me just say, before we even start talking about what he can do, team building is an absolute disaster when it comes to like showcasing the guy. I like to put a little bit of synergy in my team buildings just to get more links out of the guy, but this guy's linkage is just terrible. Let me actually show you that first. In terms of 200% full 220% leads, his only two 220% leads would be this Pycon and the Goku. Everybody else either is below it or just doesn't give you the full leader skill. And then in terms of synergy, look at this. Max links himself, but then 5 links, these guys, no. You go to 4 links, not looking too hot. Maybe this guy, you know? Maybe this guy if he gets his EZA, but then you have to go down to like 3 or 2 links to start to get some of the more ideal pieces to put on a team with the guy. And since Trunks is not really a slot 1, you'd want to be looking for slot 1 type units, which again, there aren't too many options. So yeah, that did not make me feel too good when I was building the team for him. So anyway, let's go over what he does. You guys can skip ahead, use the bookmarks in the video. Entrusted Will, Android Cell, Saga 170%, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage. P+2 attack and defense plus 150, high chance to crit, launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. 70% chance of launching an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. Changes physical to AGL key spheres. High chance to dodge. When attacking, attack and defense plus 150. For every attack performed, chance to dodge plus 5% within the turn. For every super attack performed, chance to dodge plus 5% within the turn. Every time the character performs 3 attacks in battle, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super up to once within the turn. Gains defense plus 150 when receiving an attack. When receiving an attack only. When there's another Entrusted Will or Android Cell Saga ally on the team, all allies key plus 1 attack and defense plus 50%. So the basic gimmick for this guy is to combo like crazy and build up your dodge. There's no damage reduction, there's no guard, it's all about dodging. So the more attacks you land, the more dodge you gain off of the 50%. So for example, if this becomes a super, you don't just get 5, but you get another 5. So that's 10%. You get 10% per super, whereas you just get 5% per slap. So you've got your main attack, 10%. This one becomes a super attack, another 10%. This one also becomes a super attack, another 10%. And then your hit a potential gives you another super attack. That's another 10%. That's 40% dodge gained on top of your 50, meaning you would end your onslaught with a 90% chance to dodge. Sounds good, right? Well, the odds of all that happening is going to be very tricky, considering this one has a 50% roll. This one has a 70% roll initially, then another 50% roll. Then your hit potential has its own odds. So it's not going to be happening all the time. So a more realistic approach would be probably something more like assuming every additional ends up not being a super. So if we say after your main one, this one isn't a super, this one isn't a super, and your hit potential isn't a super, then you're looking at a 25% dodge gain, because your main super attack, your first one, will actually work. That's 10%, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. 25%. So this is probably more realistically looking at 75% chance to dodge and nothing else. So on paper, this doesn't look very promising, because with it just being a dodge or die in 2025, that's not a good sign. But then you also have some support. You got some good damage potential with crit. So that's why I'm kind of still feeling optimistic. And then when we transform, after 6 attacks performed in battle, you transform. You also stun. Oh, I didn't realize this. You stun the targeted enemy and you seal their super attacks for 1 turn. So they're stun locked by your aura. Interesting. Okay. And then when we transform, this guy greatly raised attack and defense for 4 turns, cause immense damage. And then it's the same thing, but a little bit better. So key plus 2, attack and defense plus 200%. 70% chance to crit. Launches an additional attack that now has a 70% chance of becoming a super. 70% chance of launching an additional attack that also has a 70% chance of becoming a super. Changes physical to AGL key spheres. High chance to dodge. Sadly, this doesn't go up. This stays the same. Great chance to stun for 2 turns. With an AGL key sphere picked up, launches an additional super attack guaranteed. With a non-AGL key sphere picked up, 70% chance of launching an additional attack. That in turn has a 50% chance of becoming a super. And also 50% chance of launching an additional attack. That's a 70% chance of becoming a super. I know, it's annoying and it's stupid, all this extra roulette stuff. But the idea is you have a risk-reward sort of situation going on here. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 200%, guaranteed crit for 1 time only. 1 turn only, I should say. For every attack performed, dodge plus 5 within the turn. For every super performed, dodge plus 5 within the turn when receiving an attack. Defense plus 200% when there's another Entrusted Will or Android Cell Saga ally on the team. All allies key plus 2 attack and defense plus 60%. So it's the same exact premise, only now everything is a little bit higher. So again, if you look at the base setup, right? You have your main attack, your additional 1, your additional 2, and then your hit potential additional 3. You could be looking at 90% chance to dodge if you strictly just do all that. Only now, if you pick up an AGL as well, that will give you a 100% chance to dodge. Because now you have a fifth super. And that is a guaranteed super. So now you have an opportunity to have a guaranteed dodge, which can be useful when done properly, but relying on this, not exactly the safest option for you. But worst case scenario, you're at like an 80% or 90%. So it's all about gambling. This is very much a gambling passive, a roulette passive. Will it work out? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Knowing me, probably not. So that's essentially how it works. How do you build the hit potential? Honestly, I feel like additional is probably the best way to get the most out of it. He's not a slot 1 by any stretch. We might stress test him on a couple early phases, but it would be stupid to truly say that he should be a slot 1. He's not. So you should be focusing on just getting as many attacks as possible. So I have full additional and then the rest going into dodge because critical is taken care of. He's got a 50-50 chance, then a 70%, then a guaranteed once only. I don't need more crit. I just want him to not get me killed. So this is what I think for now. I could change my mind over the course of the video, but that is my full breakdown on the trunks. Yes, we spent 6 minutes on mid, as some of you put it. Now let's test him out. All right, I believe in this guy. He will not be mid, but this rotation will be. Where is he? Hold on. That is better. All right, here we go. So instead of trying to like get max synergy, I just wanted to put together a competent team. That's really all I could do here. Hercule would be the better slot 1 for this because, like I said, we want someone else to be in the slot 1, but we're going to stress test on this early form of the fight. I don't think that's too bad. So let's have Trunks go first. We'll see how much he takes when he gets hit because you know he's about to get... You know he's about to get the smoke, right? Like everybody knows that. How many links do we got? Ugh. Fierce battle. That's it. Yuck. All right, here we go. 50%. Nice. 50%. Nice. Cool. It was actually 56%. 13.8 million attack stat for the first super. 12.2 million damage on a crit. Second super, 14.8 million attack stat. 10.3 on a non-crit. Third attack is also a super, 15.7 million attack stat. He's only gaining about 1 million attack stat per super. 11.2 million damage, no crit. Fourth attack is not a super. But we get a fifth one, and that's also not a super. So we can now calculate how much he had there. He should dodge that, yeah. So we had 3 supers. So that's 30%, plus 2 failed supers. That's another 10%. So he had a 90% chance to dodge, not even factoring in the hit potential. And that's why we got through that first turn. But we got lucky in the slot 1 because those 50% rolls actually went in our favor. And that's essentially the gimmick by putting him in slot 1. We don't need to test that out again. From now on, we're going to put him in slot 2. There is no reason to put him in slot 1 unless you're in the mood to experiment losing, which I do enough of that. I don't need to do more of it. I will say, though, that the attack stat progression was a little depressing. Only getting 1 million per subsequent super is kind of a bummer, so that's not good.
Is that all you've got? Guess it's my turn.
Oh, my bad. I forgot which line it was. My bad. All right, I want to have the Blue Goku and Trunks together. I think that's probably best. Okay, so let's put Beast Gohan right here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. Actually, you know what? Beast gives us the best synergy. Maybe I should have Beast Gohan with the Trunks. Whatever. Who's going to be my slot 1 now? Is it going to be... Uh-oh. Oh, okay, perfect. We actually lucked out here. All right, so let's have the Trunks go first. What sort of synergy we got? Fierce battle. Okay, you know what? I'll keep these two together because we get Saiyan Warrior Race. That gives us an extra 5%. Oh, 10%. All right, so let's do this. And then Vegetal, we'll do this. And then Goku, we'll do this. All right, here we go. A little bit more synergy here. 12.8 million attack stat. We are losing the support from Hercule. That's why it's lower. 12.8 million attack stat on the first one. 8 million damage on a crit. 13.7 million attacks hit on the second super. 5.2 on the crit, on non-crit, sorry. 14.5 million attacks hit on the third super. 5.6 non-crit. Fourth super ups up. Wow, 15.4 million attack stat. 5.9 non-crit. 90%. 90% dodge. If his damage was more impressive, I could overlook the lack of other things. But his damage is just so lame. His damage is really lame. We're running at 220%. Maybe part of this is due to the lack of synergy because we just don't have that many links firing. But even still, I mean, we've seen some impressive displays. Offense could be better. His transform state better be worth the effort. This is bumming me out right now. This is bumming me out. By the way, at the end of that whole transaction there with the trunks, I had launched 4 successful supers, right? So 40% was added. On top of that 40% with my 50, I had 90% dodge. If you also factor in my hit potential, which is a 12 dodge, I was essentially looking at a 91% collective dodge. So the more combos we got, the less the hit potential mattered. Right. All this.
Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you! Kakarot!
Actually, he would be a good support. Slot 1 support. Oh. You know what, though? I should give Beast an opportunity to build up. He hasn't been hit once. Yeah, I need him to build up his stuff. All right, Beast. Do your thing, chicken wing. Let's do this. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. All right. Beast. Show him you're not squishy. Recently did a short where we were talking about Beast being squishy, and the reception was the reception was interesting because unfortunately we are reaching the point where Beast's defense can be a bit of a liability in certain situations. So I need to once again remind people Beast is still capable. How many times has he been hit? Four, 5, 6, the number before 8. All right. Oh man, we're 1 away from 8. Just realized, damn it. We need to get hit 8 times, not the other number. Ooh, we're about to fight. Who are we fighting next? Is it AGL Zamasu?
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Oh, relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died. Sure.
The way he said sure. It's weird.
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited.
Okay, so we can transform here. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, we can't stun lock the dude. We can't seal him either. But still. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put him in slot 1 and let's do the whole dance. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, let me switch you to defense. No, actually, no. I'm putting you in attack mode because you're gonna be in slot 2. Yeah. All right, transform, Trunks. Do it.
Come at me with everything you've got. Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan.
Doesn't he have a weird scream? Yep. It's been a while, but I remember that. All right, so now he's a little bit stronger. What sort of synergy we got? Super Saiyan, that gives us 20%, right? 15%. Can we get a little bit more? Nope. How about this? Oh, that gives us royal lineage. Well, hello. Okay, you know what? I would rather see his full offensive display. So I'm putting this guy slot 1 defense mode. Look, what do we want to see ultimately? We want to see his damage output, not getting hit. Because if he gets hit, he's gonna die. Like, we all know that. So let's do this. And then let's do... Oh, yeah. So do we want to go for the guaranteed super? We do. We want to go for the guaranteed super because that'll give us 100% dodge if every other attack is also a super. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this. You know, it's interesting that physical is the orb that gets changed to AGL. I wonder if that gives us any indication for what the part 2 LR is going to be. LR physical... Trunks and Vegeta. I don't know. Do me a favor, don't get killed right here. This guy, please. Don't do it. I'm telling you, man, don't do it. Why aren't you dodging? Okay, here we go. 24.4 million attack stat for Trunks. First attack is up. Guaranteed crit. 13.3 million damage. Second super is up, 26 million attack stat. $14.2 million damage. That was a crit. Third super, 27.8 million attack stat. $15.4 million damage on a crit. Fourth super, 29.2 million attack stat. Now we're talking. 15.9 million damage on a crit. So 4 supers. So that's 90% chance to dodge. That was an impressive offensive display compared to his base form. That was good. That was good. So yeah, you know what? He's not outright horrible. His offense is still pretty decent when he transforms, but that was with guaranteed crit. Now we're going to lose the guaranteed crit after this.
What a mess.
I really don't think I should be chancing this with, well, no, I better. All right, let's do this. What's your situation? You've been hit 7 times? Okay. Let's just do it.
Is that all you've got?
This is not only a showcase for Trunks, but we're going to show off the power of the hybrids. Also, I'm going to use this. That way we can see where the super is next turn. Oh, also, I could use Gogeta's transformation next turn just to make Trunks a little bit stronger. I think I'll do that as well. All right, so let's do this. No, let's do this. And then we'll do this. I did remove a bunch of physical orbs there, which is kind of a bummer. All right. Beast, just get hit one more time, and you are maxed out, buddy. Just get hit once more. There we go. Extra damage reduction. Oh, yeah, everybody gets extra key. I forgot about that. So at the moment, what I think I'm probably going to do is I'm going to give the Trunks full attack and additional. All I want is for him to just do as much as he can when he transforms. Let's face it, build up as much defense as you want, buddy. But in this day and age, if you have no guard or damage reduction, you're going to get vaporized no matter what. So I think I'm just going to lean in on the risk reward and give him full attack. That's where my head is at right now after seeing this. But that was with guaranteed crit. Now we're going to fall back to 70% crit. So will this next onslaught give us anything close to that?
All right, Beast.
Let's go, homie. Look at me celebrating Beast Gohan tanking. Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. You know? Because, yeah. Okay, well. That sucks. That really sucks. All right, I'm just gonna look. If he dodges, great. If he doesn't, we're dead. I need to get the showcase on the road, so forget it. I'm just gonna use the Ghost Usher. I don't even care.
I'm not the Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one who's gonna take you down.
All right. So with that active, that's going to give us our 58%. I want to give him a guaranteed additional super. So let's do this. What sort of synergy we're looking at still? Yeah. Okay. So we'll do this. Let me fire off that Ghost Ashar. So let's do this. And then how much do we get from this guy? Oh, nothing. Okay. All right. So here we go. Active is up.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
Okay. Everybody gets stronger. Cool. Ew, man. How does this support go? All allies attack and defense. Oh, 54%. And then does anyone... Oh, we don't actually get anything from... Oh, successor. Wait a minute. I totally forgot. He's a successor. Wait, is he a successor in the... Here? No, he's not, because it's not right. I was just testing you. Shut up. All right, so let's do this. All we care about is the damage. Let's see how much Trunks can do. With that 54% bonus. 42.6 million attack stat. 70% chance to crit, by the way. 16.1, no crit. 44.9 million attack stat on the second super. $21.1 million damage. Yes, crit. Third super, 47.1 million attack stat. $22.2 million damage with a crit. Fourth super, 49.3 million attack stat. $19 million damage, no crit. So collectively good offensive output, but remember the caveat here is that we had the Gogeta bonus. That's not going to be happening all the time. But before that, it was still pretty decent. So I think defensively, this guy's obviously a disappointment because he doesn't have any sort of reliability when dodge is disabled. But offensively, he's pretty good. And he's never going to be a slot one, so I really only care about his offense. Maybe I'm coping a little bit, but I just think I'm holding on to that. We are going to do some other tougher events. This is an older event. So let's jump into some more recent stuff and let's see how he does. But offense, he's doing all right. All right, let's move on. All right, listen, I know. This is a terrible idea. I know. I am aware. But you know what? Does that really need to stop us from trying? We're going to try different scenarios with something like this. So for starters, I'm going to put this guy slot 1. So I'm going to use the Sensu Bean. I want to just put him slot 1 because I want to see, first of all, if he can survive one attack. Then, after he combos enough, how does he fare against Rose's AoE? Ooh, wait a minute. No, actually, I should probably do this, huh? Oh, crap. I forgot this guy's on the team. He needs to be in slot 1. All right. You know what? Let's do this. And then we'll do this. We'll do this. Is this run about to crash and burn because of Goku? Yes. Do I regret this? No. Yes. Just kidding. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna be honest, this team was not meant for this. I had this team in mind for the previous run that we just did. So that's my bad. No! No! Help! Somebody help! Dodge. Holy crap, he dodged. Okay. All right, 16.7 million attack stat. I do have a support memory active, so that is helping. 2.7 million. I don't even care about damage here. This is not about damage. This is about survival. Yeah, his damage is lousy. Although that was a slap. We should pay attention. So 2 supers, 1 slap. Okay. 2 supers, 2 slaps. 2 supers, 3 slaps. So that's 25% extra dodge. 75% dodge chance. Do we dodge this? Dodged it. Let's go. 75%. 75%. All right. Okay, cool. Cool. 75%, baby. 75%. Oh, yeah. I know. What is this team? I know. Just, again, this was not the right team for this, okay? I'm sorry. I put together the wrong team. Doesn't this guy need to be in slot 3? He needs to be in slot 2. Oh. Yeah. So that's a wrap. This guy doesn't even have max super attack. Look at it. He's 11 out of 20. And additional. All right. Well, Death. Thy name is Pycon. I just want to keep this in the video so you guys can watch me fail. 50% chance. All right, so for this attempt, we're going to use 1 Whis because I want to see if he gets hit, what happens with a Whis giving us some protection. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Why is Pycon here? Because I still haven't changed the team. Let's do this. And then Torongsu. Let's do that. After this, we'll move on. I can't say he's not useful on this event. I'm not gonna lie. Trunks, unironically, can be very helpful on this event because this event is already RNG based, right? If he gets locked in the slot 1, you've already got a 50% chance to dodge, plus more given however much hit potential you give. And then after he gets the ball rolling, I mean, he's gonna be rocking at least 70, 80% dodge. He's not gonna be a bad option for this. I can't hate on him for this event. I can't. I can't. I simply can't. I put him in slot 3 because slot 3 is the best chance for him to get nailed by a Rose Super, and I'm hoping he doesn't dodge. He might still dodge. So either way, my point will be proven because if he doesn't get hit, it means that he combos enough to stall. If he does get hit, well, we'll see how much he actually takes with a Whis. Aw, you mother... You're gonna dodge this, right? Because we don't need you getting killed for no reason. Okay. And 13.2 on the first one. 2 million damage. 14.1 million on the second super. 2.3 million damage. 14.9 million on the third super. 3 for 3. 2.4 million damage. 3 out of 4. 4 out of 5. 15.8 million attack set on the fourth super. So that means that we ended up with 45%. That was a 95% chance to dodge right there. We're not getting hit. There you go. And that is the essence of Trunks, but we're not done. Let's try just a couple of times, or maybe just once. Let's try the Broly event with a full Android Cell Saga team now that Trunks can be used. I was probably going to do a separate video for this, but and I think I still will. But for now, let's throw him in here and let's see how we do. So we are running at a 200% clip with our main lead, and then a 220% with the 10th anniversary Vegito. Okay, we got the 15% perma boost here, and we're just trying to win. Now, I forgot how this guy works. This guy needs to attack first, right? Yeah, then he gets some dodge. All right, so this guy... Uh-oh. Is this guy good? 8 orbs, we get extra damage reduction. We have 7. Come on. Lame. Let's do this. I feel like we'll be fine pacing wise. Please be gentle. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank you for the dodging. Whew. That would have evaporated the run right there. Actually, you know what? We might need a little bit more time. I better slow down the Dokkan gauge progression. So what we're really going to be testing out is what sort of damage and what sort of damage dealt and what sort of damage taken will the Trunks experience once he transforms and we get to the final phase. But I'll also just include the full run just so anyone watching this, if you feel like attempting this with this new AGL Trunks for Android Cell Saga, maybe this could inspire you. Or maybe if you're trying to do this with hybrid Saiyans, you can see the benefit of now bringing this Trunks. It's just like, I still don't feel good about bringing him because you have no defense. You got good damage though. Like if you throw this guy in a slot 3 or in a situation where there's a target focus effect going on, like Beast Gohan, for example, you have Beast Gohan redirecting all the attacks, then you got Super Saiyan Trunks doing his thing. That could actually work. Like we'll get a good amount of damage from this guy, especially on his first turn, which is good. Like if you transform him on his first turn against the full power Broly, you got guaranteed crit while he's gaining all his stats. Crits bypass defense boosts. I think that's how it works. Okay, so we don't actually need the Trunks around right now. We really don't, because he doesn't benefit. I mean, he gives us stats though, but like we don't really need him around. I need the Goku doing his thing, and then yeah, you know what? No, we're trying to play this to win, so let's play it to win. Let's do this, and let's do this. Let's be smart here. We are getting 50% attack and defense for everybody. Wow, 54 million attack stat from this dude. All right, all right. Oh, wait, don't kill. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. All right, so he gets 2 supers. You know what? Vegito plus Trunks. That'll be a good rotation. All right, so let's have... Yikes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. And then I'm gonna have to do this. And then we'll give all these to the Gohan 7, 8. Let's do this. I will say I feel a lot more comfortable bringing this team now, because we got a Trunks that doesn't need stacking, so he doesn't need maintenance. He provides some support when he's around, so it gives more depth to the team. And also, he has somewhat of a reliable way to counter the AoE phase. Ouch. Ouchie. By the way, I think the better play with this team is to slow down. We are going fast, and that's just because I don't want the video to be 5 hours long. But if you slow play it, you take longer, then that Goku can transform into Gohan, and then that Gohan can get the necessary hits needed to max out his defensive stats. Because you only have like a 3-turn window to do all the hits received and all that stuff. And I know some of y'all may not have the manga Gohan. This is again just to showcase a team, not the team, a team. No! Mother. Maybe if I do this enough, it'll... Come on. Well, that Goku's not going to stack at all. That's great. By the way, I am aware. I have been lucking out in this run. I am aware. You don't need to let me know. I am aware. Because we should have died right there. You don't need to tell me. Okay, so this means that Vegito and Trunks will reunite in 3 turns. Can we kill AoE Broly in 3 turns? All right, kindly chill, Gohan. You are not necessary right now. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Goku, please don't crit so that you can super a second time, please. 1 is not enough. Great. All right, AoE time. So AoE is scary because, you know, the nasty. Ooh. Okay. So let's go ahead and transform this guy. So now what's his deal? How does this work? When he goes to Gohan, Gohan has guard for 3 turns. Right? Yeah. And he's got 58% damage reduction. After he activates guard 5 times, he maxes out. So how can we max out his guard? He's got to be in slot 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. He has to be in slot 3. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The other issue is that I want to survive. And I just don't think that we survive unless we use a Whis. This isn't about being fancy. This is about getting to the final round. So, me don't care. So let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Let's keep those orbage going for next rotation. Please don't super slot 1. I feel like I should have expected that because I think he always does. I feel like he always does that. No, good thing I used that Whis because we would have lost. Dude, are we going to get through the turn? Vegeta will be able to handle the AoE. Trunks has to dodge. If he gets hit, that's GG. Right? Even with a Whis? Cool. Gohan. Oh, 131 with a Whis, dude. That's bad. 17.4 on the first super. 8 mil crit, or no crit. 18.5 on the second super. 9.3, no crit. 19.7 on the third super. 10 million, no crit. Wow. No crit at all. 3 supers, 2 slaps. So that's 40%, 90% dodge is what we've got right now. And now we're good. All right, cool. Gohan, whether he gets hit or not, the guard is activated. So he got hit once, so that's 1. He's got to get hit 4 more times, which we should get. So he'll be good when he returns. Will the fight even go that far? 3, 4, 5, and now he's maxed out.
Sweet.
Oh, we're below 50%, so he's going to change all the orbs to... Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god, I just realized, look at the entire rotation. It's It's just Gohan, Super Saiyan 2. What does this guy's active do? Massively raises attack. It gives him extra stats. It's now the sixth turn from his first appearance. So that also gives us extra stuff going on here. He doesn't have enough. We might lose. Because I got to do this, obviously. And then... yeah. I think we're dead. Because I got to do this. 6 orbs. That's not enough, dude. I don't want to use a damage reduction on the next turn, though. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do it now. Because we'll ensure our survival. Let's do it. Let me go ahead and use this. Active. $57 million. Will we kill this turn, actually? If I do this... No, that's not going to do it. I got to do this. Okay, let's do that. And let's do this. All right, double Whis is up. If we can kill this turn, the next turn, there will only be 1 Whis active. But you know what? We weren't even going to test it out because we were just going to use the target focus. So never mind. It doesn't matter. Dude, you are super clutch today with the dodging. What the hell? This LR int Gohan is clutch in this video. 36 mil. Oh man, are we not going to kill him? We might have choked this run. Yo, you majorly choked this run. All right, so new plan. If we don't kill here, I got to stall next turn, and then we got to come back to this rotation. Oh, that blows. Oh, now that's not even going to happen because he's going to do enough. Okay, okay. Oh, dude, this sucks so much. All right, it's got to be like this. I'm going to switch you to defense mode.
What a mess.
And then you got to stack defense. Actually, I don't want you doing too much. No, I got to do this. Okay, and then we'll push the Dokkan gauge with this. And then we'll do... Does this guy counter any super? When receiving a Ki Blast super attack, does this guy launch a Ki Blast super attack? Oh man, this whole run might be scuffed. But you know what? We have some great flexibility with Trunks on this team. I can't deny the Trunks actually helps quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm gonna look it up. Broly. Final round. Oh god, all of his attacks are just regular. Idiot. Dodge, please. Thank you. 50%. Got the dodge. Oh, please don't kill. Oh, don't kill. Don't kill. Don't kill. Okay, yes. Disappoint us with your lack of crit. Good. First attack, 9 million or something like that. No crit. Second, 20 million attacks that. Don't crit. You idiot. 22 million attacks it on the third super. Don't crit. Why are you doing this to me? Stop! Don't crit. Suddenly he's turned into a savant with crits. You stupid mother... So this is over, right? We're dead, right? Yeah, we're dead. I just... I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. Gohan, go nuts, you guy. All right. And then this guy just needs... You know what? This guy just needs 3 orbs for damage reduction. I don't care about the rest. I'm gonna do this because Gohan in slot 3 needs all the orbs he can get. With 10 orbs, he starts cooking with the extra damage reduction. Maybe, just maybe we survive this. Maybe. Please. Be gentle. Be nice. Oh my God. Actually, are we gonna survive this? Hello? He's getting stronger. No, there's the first. Oh, wow. I've never done this run with this team before, so I was not expecting that. We're butt naked this turn. Go on, just tank. Dude, let's go. All right. So we're gonna get to see it after all. All right, so we got a Dokkan attack coming in. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put the transformed Trunks in slot 1, which means he'll get the Dokkan attack. It's not optimal because the Vegito should be the one to do the Dokkan attack. But in the interest of showing off the Trunks, I'm gonna put Trunks in slot 1. And then I'm gonna, what? What the hell was that? Oh my God. Oh. So here's what we're gonna do. Trunks slot 1, Vegito slot 2. He's gonna launch the Dokkan attack after he transforms. Let's get it. I forgot to turn off the animation. Stop! All right. Trunks slot 1. He's gonna do the Dokkan attack. We got Vegito slot 2. He's gonna absorb all the hits and then do all the counters. Yes, we would want him to be in slot 1, but for this one, we gotta show off the Trunks.
Come at me with everything you've got. Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. There's another one right here. Ah!
Witness the power of the Potara! I won't hold back! Take this!
All right, everybody's where they're supposed to. The stage is set. It's time for Trunks to go off. First turn, guaranteed crit and everything. Let's do that. We only got 2 links, which sucks, but it is what it is. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. And now we cook. Check this out. Oh, he's gonna get tankier because of these counters. Oh, that sucks. Well, what are you gonna do? Yeah. All right.
Time to get serious.
Time to get mid-serious.
Gonna go all out.
Guaranteed crit, too. We picked up AGL orbs. We're doing everything right here. Get him, Trunks. 40 million on the first super. What are you doing? 4 million on the second slap. 27.8 million attack stat. Follow-up super. 21.4 million damage on a crit. 29.4 million on the third super. 22.1 on that crit. You get another super, 31.2 million attack stat. Four out of 5 supers. We averaged about 20-ish million damage. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty lame. That was pretty lame. Pretty lame. Did we just fall flat with the trunks and the music and everything? I'm really sad. I was hoping for more. Yeah, it should be more. It should be. Kind of bums me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? We're still gonna win, so celebratory music is in order. Is this guy about to show up the trunks as well? Actually, probably. He should. He's a premium anniversary LR. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. Yeah, so with that Ultra Super, he did about as much as the Dokkan attack Trunks attack. Yeah. Man. It's just like, the unit is still functioning well in the context of the team. For the sake of the mission, we're getting productive offense, but the defensive woes and then like, with the Dokkan attack, the amount of damage that we got, I wanted more from this guy. It's just not enough. It's not enough for the standards that we've got with the units nowadays, you know? Like if this unit released with this EZA a year ago, things would be very different. But considering where we are now, it's just, there should have been more. There really should have. So I'm not gonna call him outright bad just because we were able to, in our first try, beat this mission, which is ultimately, I think, why he came out. But there should have been more here. Trunks needed more. I think they kind of did my boy a little dirty. They did my boy a little dirty. But we did full Android Cell Saga with it. So my overall thoughts, like I said, a man behind his time. He is not ahead of his time. He is behind his time. They should have given more. Defense, not good. He needs to dodge. I don't personally mind the roulette thing because in general, even if none of those additional attacks are supers, you're still getting on average about 70+% dodge. Considering he's a slot 2 unit, that's not going to most of the time be the reason why you lose, but he can still cost you a couple games. Offensively, once he transforms, that first turn when he's got the guaranteed crit is your best chance to do stuff. And if you can time that up right with certain Dokkan attacks and things like that with target focuses, he can be okay, but he needs more. Overall, how do you build the unit? Max additional. I don't care about dodge. I don't care about crit. I just want him to combo as much as possible. And yeah. They kind of did my boy a little dirty. He's not outright bad like some people are saying because his offense is sort of good, but should have been more. And I'm being nice. I'm sure other people won't be as forgiving. So you be the judge. You decide. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the AGL Trunks. Do you think the unit is good, passable, bad, mid? What sort of adjective do you use to describe this Trunks? How would you build the unit's hidden potential? Feel free to share your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, let me know if seeing this team at the end here helped you get that mission done, because I hope it did. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.